Because you see that particular covenant, it has 7 blessings that go with it. You can listen to your modern preachers, listen to whoever you like. That's your own business. You can't talk me out of it.
Welcome to the moment of truth. David Ogbueli. You can't talk me out of collecting tithes. He started bashing his congregation because people has refused to pay tithe. You see the countenance of people as he was talking and using all kind of scriptures that does not tally with the tithing. Bishop Okonkwo came out after Daddy Freeze exposed all of them, and he confessed and he apologized. Sam Adeyemi too came out and he said, I agree with Daddy Freeze. Crefodola too came out and confessed. Ebedamina the same thing. Say no, we wrong. For 10 years now, Ebedamina has stopped collecting tithes. He has stopped collecting tithes. And here we are now in 2023, David Ogbueli bashing his congregation and is condemning and is insulting Bishop Okonkwo, Ebedamina, Sam Adeyemi. He said they are modern day preacher and you can't talk me out of it. So which preacher are you? They can't talk you out of it because you are a thief. You are a thief. And that's a father in the Lord of Osayi, Arome Osayi. These people, they are businessmen. I keep telling you, there's no life in them. There's no Christ in them. If you are still under them, you better pack your things and go. Because they are living in disobedience. They are too manipulative for my liking. All the nonsense he was saying there, he was just using the thieves as an example. He used Idahosa. He uses Copeland. People that has no character, that God does not honor. Even people does not honor them. Talk less of God. Let's hear his manipulation. Very sad. I used to respect this man. He's a manipulator. Stay tuned.
And all of you that are listening, you're paying. Sometimes it's no more the 10% you have to pay. Some of you are paying 70, some are paying 50, some are paying 90. Because these are the problems you open up in your life. You think you're wiser than Colgate, that created Colgate company, that started in New York like a soap making factory and started tithing. And the thing took him. And then when he saw the blessings, he moved it to 20. Where did Colgate stop his time? You can Google it. It's on the internet.
It's a lie, yo.
Wiser than, what's this man that founded, that at one time their family was printing the US currency? Rockefeller.
You see the nonsense he's talking there.
%. When he saw what he was doing, his story and testimony is on the internet. Go and Google it. And he moved it to 20. He moved it. God so blessed. If you see how many universities he built, how many churches he sponsored. Because of what the pioneer, just like descendants of Abraham. At one time, one man was controlling almost all the oil business globally. He can sponsor war. I'm talking about world war. He has the money. You think you're wiser than them? Or these are your modern preachers that are teaching you Confucian. Some are turning the Bible upside down. You think it's a 21st century phenomenon? You are wiser than Idahosa.
Idahosa that the press, CNN, BBC exposed in 1987. So what's the end of Idahosa now?
You know, they knew that he was not going to survive. They threw him away. The mother now escaped later, took him and ran to her place and said, at least he has not died. When he dies, we now bury him. But now to throw him alive. And that boy survived and became a preacher. A boy preacher as a young man. Piloting took him and mentored him. When he read this document on tithe, he said, how can the employer, the owner, give the people 90 and say, bring me back 10? Will you do it? If you set up a business, will you give your people, the people who work for you, 90 of your profit and keep 10? No. God kept 10. That 10 is what you are still fighting over. What is wrong? If you see Genesis chapter 3, he said to Adam, of all the trees, please put it up, let them say, of every tree in the garden you will eat. The only one I kept for me is one tree. One! Eat all. I've never seen that type of person. Only one. But the day you now cross this boundary, you will die. What did Satan do? It is that one that God keeps for himself. He will be pushing people, pushing you. 10% again. In the house, I said, no, I will reverse it. I'll be giving you 90. I will be keeping 10 because... And God made him the greatest preacher that rose from Africa. Yet he was coming from the bottom line. At that time, when Pentecostal churches were mushroom, the man is building cathedral, he built a stadium and roofed it. You can see 30-something thousand people. We'll go there, be wondering, what is this? Is it not the same God we are serving? Did you pay the same price? He is one that opened the Pentecostal world now to this level we are in. First African man preacher to fly a jet. Copeland gave it to him. What is it about him?
That is role model Kenneth Copeland, the man of no integrity.
Built universities, built hospitals. At one time, I'm forgetting how many schools they said he built. What about 900? I'm not sure. You know. God, he said God now made that 10 he chose to keep. More than, because that's what God said. He says, since you decided to honor me like this, that 10 you chose to keep, I will make it more than the 100 of all your colleagues in ministry. And that's what God did.
So how much did Elon Musk and Bill Gates give? He's a liar. Oh. Please don't listen to this man. No. He's living in disobedience and he mustn't be taken seriously. Just throw him the bin. It's rubbish. Thank you, my people, for listening. I want to hear your comment in the comment section. Thank you. See you on my next video. Bye for now. We will soon be doing miracle money now.